Hey traders, what's going on? Welcome to episode 493. Dang man, 7 more episodes and we'll be episode 500, dude. That's crazy, man. Alright. Been a long time. So, Ethereum is the topic of conversation, at least at the beginning of the stream. We talked about it today in the static video, but we also talked about Bitcoin. And we've pivoted. We have a really, really nice pivot. We actually broke it down, sloping resistance. You can't really see on screen because it's not... Well, it's on the 4 hour. It's visible on the 4 hour, not the daily. No point. Daily, the centerpiece of the daily is the potential bearish Gartley pattern that we've been waiting on forever. When we were down here and it's like, there's no way in the world we're ever going to get to 190. No way, dude. Never going to happen. Right after we pivoted and started running again. XABCD looking for a 786 retrace. And that's near also a 1414 fib extension, which I believe we may have already hit, but 186. So again, 191 is the area we're looking for the perfect 786. When we get there, we'd like to see some really, really weak momentum, right? Make a high here. Hopefully you can make a slightly higher high at the entry area, the zone, PCZ, and have almost inexistent positive momentum comparative to the previous high before it. And that would give us some really, really nice MACD bearish divergence at an entry at critical horizontal line resistance back from October of 2018. Man, that's what we're looking for. But just really, really nice to see Ethereum run up. I mean, it's up 7.37% today, where Bitcoin's done not much of anything. A little bit, right? I mean, Bitcoin did run up some. It pivoted. And we're talking about that diamond in the static video. That's still, hey, we respected that downsloping resistance on Bitcoin for now. But dang, man, we're above the 20 moving average on Bitcoin. We're going to look at it. But that's it, man. Really, really nice bullish engulfing candle that is almost certainly going to play out this way, with about an hour and 41 minutes left on the 4 hour candle and daily candle. So great, man. Let's go to the 4 hour so you can see what's happening. What I'm talking about. Just this right here, okay? Cleaned it up for you to see. Well, I think everything else on other exchanges, but this is it, man. This is the bat. The XABCD entry for the short was at 174.36 for the short term. All right, and I get it, man. Like, of course you can keep going higher. Trend is your friend, but we're just identifying a harmonic at an 88.6% retrace and a 250% retrace fib extension from B to C. All right, so. Showed in Patreon chat how we would trade this if we hit our entry, which we've done. We've hit our entry. You'd be looking for 164.54 as the first target. But I mean, really, I don't think that reward to risk is that great there if we want to keep our stop loss above the 100% retrace. So we'd be looking for a 161 target, right? That 50% retrace from where we are now, and not hoping to not go any higher. You're overbought, which is good. Overbought, high on price, higher high on price. You are bullishly converging a little bit, believe it or not. A little loud. Sorry. Okay, so again, it's just like, there you go. First target. You could almost treat it like a wedge targets. We're going with the 50% and the 618. Okay, even though the 382 might very well get hit and we never see those price, we never see them again. We go to higher highs. All right, but yeah, man. Let me show you what we're talking about here. Let me make this only visible on the 4 hour. Okay, let's see if any of this pops up on the 60 minute. Okay, so only these do. And I'm gonna show you this channel we're in. Excuse me. What? There we go. Alright, what I'm talking about, make sure this is only visible on the 4 hour. Oh my god. Dude. Come on, trading me. There we go. Alright, so what has been broken? Which I'm kind of surprised. I'm like, dang, dude, that's nice. That's real nice. You're down sloping. Resistance was cracked, man. It was cracked. And that's wonderful. Okay, it's very, very good. Let's see what we can do. It looks like we're starting to consolidate already a little bit at a critical resistance at the 88.6% retrace. We are selling off just slightly, just a little bit. Your 60 minutes and 4 hour, you're overbought on both of those. So if this thing wanted to run again, I mean, look, the thing is, from this previous minor high to low, I believe we're at a 1414, 1618. The extension, right? Yeah, you're hitting the 1414 at 174.28, and nothing above it. No candle closes above that so far. So let's see what kind of pattern development we can get on the 60 minute or 4 hour. See if we can run again and invalidate the bat. Which, dang dude, that'd be lit. That'd be crazy, man. If it did, okay, because we know 191 is like the big one we've been waiting on for a long time, a real long time, and thought we might not get that opportunity, but it seems the pivoting here has been really good, okay, for maybe another chance to get that 191 to 194 entry for the bearish Garley that's been in development since November 7th, when the first dump happened, right? November 7th, 2018. All right, so we've looked at Ethereum on the daily, we've looked at Ethereum on the 4 hour, and now the 60 minute, where you can see the channel, the downsloping resistance broke in the Momo shift. That's great, man. Good stuff. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank y'all for being here. Okay. Sweet. What's up, Crypto Cloud? Alex Cobman Kangs, dude. Are you the first person? The first person to say something, dude? Thanks, man. Welcome, dude. Sorry I missed your stream earlier today. I was having to handle some stuff. So, Gordeski. Okay, dude. You're saying we're going to exceed 6,000. Well, okay, dude. It's like $300. All right. Let's go to... I'll stay on here while we look at chat, and then we'll go to Bitcoin after this. What's up, Brookolinos? Gerard, Atlancap, Stay-at-Home Dad, DT Crypto. What's up, Big Tits? Alfonso, Gurney, welcome. Jose Garay. ES Trading, hello. What's up, Bradford? Crypto Gauge. XD. Everyone calm down. Yeah, I'm sorry about being late, dude. Okay. Sorry I was like tied up. I mean, it's like rush hour and I had a haircut. I was getting a haircut, okay? Yeah, new meta, Timothy. New meta. Sorry, it's not a purple mohawk like you all wanted. I'm sorry, dude. Dracula, I think you get it. I think you know what's going on, okay? I think you get it, dude. Hey, Kenny W, Jules626, welcome in. JL Wolf. Any thoughts on how high Ethereum will go this week? Well, JL Wolf, we're at an area, dude. We're at this spot, right, where you'd expect a sell-off. This is, I mean, that's like if the harmonics to be respected, but you know, it's nothing certain in this market. I mean, these things have high probabilities, but you would think we'd sell off here, okay, and at least maybe back test the channel as a support, right? We just sell off. If we hit the 382, that'd be probably, in time hitting 382 would be hitting the bottom trend, or the top trend line of the channel we broke out of. So nothing wrong with the back test, but again, this thing just as easily could just braid to the upside, okay? I think this is probably a 786 retrace from this high to low. Nope, not even. Wow, not even yet. 786 is 178.61. So if the craziness happens, man, if it really does get crazy, yeah, you could see 178, and after that 182. Okay, but again, we think that, I mean, we thought there was X, A, B, C, and we're looking for D way down at the 886 at 140. But it all depends on Bitcoin, man. It really all depends on Bitcoin. Please keep that in mind when you're looking at altcoins. You have to analyze Bitcoin first, and then analyze the altcoins. Okay. Please let that be part of your decision-making process when you're thinking about taking a position in an altcoin. Okay. JL Wolf, that's it. Auto Monster, hello. Stuart XRP, Mike D's Fitness Journey, Peter Pan Morgan Man, happy Monday to you as well. What's up, Frozen? Just reading chat, man. Okay, dude. Jeez, man. What's up, Steve Hubbs? Hey, nice. Steve Hubbs is providing a little education. Thanks, Steve, man, for everyone who didn't know. The bullish, I'm just repeating what he said. He said the bullish engulfing pattern is a 2-candle reversal pattern. The second candle completely engulfs the real body of the first one without regard to the length of the shadows.
Hi Mitch. Here's to a great haircut and giving us the Bitcoin videos today. Thanks for all your hard work. Your community loves you.
Is that a joint?
Thanks, Brooklyn, for the 3s. Sorry, I don't know why. It's like always like that. I probably just need to implement into my process, just like doing an example tip or something, a fake tip first before the stream starts to get that out of the way. I don't know. Ace G normally always has to deal with it because he normally tips first. But sorry you had to go through that. Let me see what you said because it's hard to understand when it echoes. Here's to a great haircut and giving Bitcoin videos daily. Thanks for your hard work. Your community loves you. I love this community. Brickolino's, you're part of it, man. So thank you so much for watching and caring enough about yourself to invest in yourself, because that's what this show's all about, man. Okay. Thank you, dude. What's up, Stygian, dude? Whoa, there went all my chat. Did I like the God episode yesterday, GXP? Yeah, man. Of course. It set the stage, I guess you could say, for things. That's all I'm gonna say. What's up, Caspert? Joe McDonald's, 720 Trading. Good to see you, dude. Do I think we're in the beginning stages of a bull market, Stuart XP? That's speculative. I mean, they all had to start somewhere, and certainly they could start where we've been looking. But I think there's just too much overwhelming resistance above us to know. I think we're at critical points. Okay, speaking of, good segue to Bitcoin, right? Good segue, man. So, let's go daily. So, good segue. Sorry, this isn't... God, it looks so ghetto. It's like inexistent on this. So, you know the diamond's like inexistent on daily, right? So, you can't even see it. Doesn't even make sense, really. It's annoying, man. You have to, like... you do like different time scales and you go to different charts, man, and you just like, it gets crazy. Okay, so look, man, critical resistance on the daily, you're hitting it, you're hitting 5,800, and you're showing extreme amounts of bearish divergence on not just one oscillator, but both. That, and you've made a very stupendous run, and we know from a high point to low point, we've not exceeded the 1272 fib extension. Okay. That US dollar tether. Sure, I'll have that if I want to be sober and vomit. Sure, dude. It's like wheatgrass. Okay. So, beginning of a bull run. Dude, I don't know, man. This is going to be real tough to break this. And if we do, it's going to be even more difficult to break 6,000, 6,100. It's going to be very tough. I mean, and then you've just got, like, after that, you don't really know for certain. If you're in a true bull run, you got to make consistent, consecutive higher highs, higher lows, and you got to break overhead resistance, and then you got to back test them as supports, and then you got to run to the next one and do the same thing, and you got to do it over and over and over again. But at any time, you could run up, hit a resistance, and it could all come crashing down and be done. We could just be done, and they could just sell off. And I know shouldn't be looking at this chart. This is not where I do my daily stuff. Not really, anyway. Maybe in the short term, but not on the more zoomed out view. I do it on other different exchange. All right, here we go. So this is what we're talking about, right? So Bitstamp, right? You know, everyone's like, oh my God, bump and run. We did it, man. We broke it. Yeah, we did. We did, but we have not gone any further than very critical resistance points looking left. That's it. And just like the Coinbase exchange, we've got, guess what? A high. We've got a higher high on price. What's happening? Well, just so happens at that 1272 fib extension area, at that June 2018 resistance, you've got divergence. Okay, man? I mean, it's very real. So you can say whatever you want, I mean, about this. And this one, I haven't even touched it. It's been perfect on Bitstamp. But, man, you always want to take extreme amounts of heed of this on a daily time scale. Dude, this is very reliable. The Bitcoin and its daily divergence, if you're a regular viewer, you've been watching me for like a year now or more, you know how reliable bearish divergence is or bullish divergence is on a daily time scale. So I'm just saying, man, like, people considering longs here, maybe reconsider because of this. This is not pretty at all. So you've got this coinciding with this. Coinciding with this. Alright, arguments can be made that it's very risky to be taking longs at this spot. And it might be a lower risk opportunity to short at these areas. Again, man, of course, market can stay rational longer than you can stay solvent, of course. Always can. What was that? Timothy Janika said, I commented in your stream chat last night. Ethereum looked super bullish and went long before bed. Was an exciting morning to wake up to. Nice haircut. Thanks, Timothy, for the kind words, but more importantly, congratulations on your gains. Awesome, man. Hey, you took profit on MasterCard at open. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. And then the market, dude. Like, you could just tell. Like, market just started skyrocketing, recovering, filling a gap, I think. So that was to answer your question, Stuart XRP, man. You got targeted, man. You were targeted. Gosh dang it, hold on. Wait, why would 9 volts' comment get deleted? He didn't even say anything wrong. He said anybody in GBTC? Who would hide that, dude? Come on, y'all. What do you do with IOST? You're a noob. I don't know, man. Like, we don't really concern ourselves with things that have already played out. Their swing trades that we're developing for like 2 months have already played out. They've already hit targets and they've sold off back to like near entry levels. So I don't really know how to answer those questions, Milos. I'm sorry, man. All right. Are we crazy? Are we here? Hello? You got out of Activision? I'm sorry. Rest in peace, Derek, man, because Activision's at $48. Okay, it dumped it after hours and came right back up. $48, man. I took a long shot call on Activision this morning at open after taking profit on MasterCard. You know what it did? I have it up right now. Funny that you're talking about Activision, dude. You know what it really did, right? Piercing line reversal. It almost, oh my god, man, it was so powerful. Dude, it's like pretty much a bullish Mara Bazoo. This is a daily bullish Mara Bazoo. Almost bullish engulfing candle, piercing line, where we opened lower than our previous candle and then pierced through 50% plus of it, more than 65, 99% pierced, which could be argued bullish engulfing. And then we could easily fill a gap when we gap down from 48.75 on earnings. Huh. What a joke, man. Easily get up to 48.80. Okay. 48.50 call. Expires on Friday. Let's see if I can get it, man. Almost there. I'm almost there already, right? But that was just, you know, I've still got my long position open at $44. So being patient. This is exactly what NVIDIA did. NVIDIA did the same thing. It like had a breakout and then it sold off and fell below, but still made a higher low than previous lows and broke back out of it. So no harm, no foul on earnings last week. Okay. As you can see how we responded. But yeah, again, everything's really kind of hinging on the macro because remember, Activision gapped down at $46, right? That's it. So the reason why it gapped down is because the overall macro went nuts this morning. Insane amounts of volatility. The highest amount of volatility I think we've seen since beginning of 2018. So well over a year. All right. Let's see if the piercing line reversal really plays out. We'll see if we can fill a gap at 48.80 or whatever and be kings, and then run to much higher prices. Okay, possibility. Let's go. Look, and it's funny. Even on earnings, we closed the day above the 20 moving average. Just how 20-day moving average is so weak. Sellers are just. I mean, what seller? What short seller in the right mind as a swing trader would think about shorting Activision besides some sort of intraday play, an interday play like a swing trade? Like, this is stupid. That's like insane. I mean, there's no value down here to short. You're just asking to get obliterated, okay? After you lose over 50% of your value in a matter of a few months and then you start showing bullish reversal signs, because we know, hey man, overall, despite this crazy dump we had, overall, extremely bullish trend. All right, trend is your friend. And we're just showing a couple bullish reversal patterns on ATVI. See what happens, man. Okay. Great. Oh, you got into ATVI. Good man. Good man, Derek, dude. Yeah, Tesla. Holy crap, man. We should probably look at Tesla. Okay. But I'm glad to see that you got in on it, because I misread that. But hey, it's good, because me misreading it brought us into a full in-depth analysis of Activision Blizzard. Awesome, dude. Thanks, man. There goes all my chat again. Every time, dude. But Timothy, thanks again, man. All right, for the 5. Is the purple 200? No. Spanish chicken, the 200 moving average is red. The magenta line is the 50, and the yellow is the 20. Okay, that's what I use. The 20, the 50, and the 200 simple moving averages, okay? That's what I use. It's not risky. What's not risky, Steve Hubs, man? Which one, man? Because it is a vague pronoun, and I have to sift through a lot of chat. So always remember, if you want me to read your message and get what you're saying, remember, never use vague pronouns. If you do, it's just like, I'm gonna say vague pronoun and not gonna be able to address what you're talking about, and then I'm just gonna move on and not address your comment, right? So it's best for you to give specific pronouns. JPat, what's up, dude? Thanks, man, for joining. What's up, Yuzan? What did you just send? He says the thing is, if you want to cash out now to buy lower, it might not go lower, but if you invest for the long term, you're pretty much guaranteeing profit. It might not go lower, but again, this shows about technical analysis, and technical analysis shows us the probabilities, right? We're just looking at probabilities, and there's a higher probability we would sell off here before running again if we did. Okay, that's it. And this is a trader's market. And this is like trading stuff. We're not talking about investing.
Guy says there are 2 things
especially
I know.
In crypto.
One is I don't know, and the other is I don't give a carat percent dollar. The first airdrop was made by DB Cooper 2 days before the OU/Nebraska 1971 game. Could you please check hoax/BTC? Thanks, Mitch.
Why? Fentanyl, OAX, come on, y'all. God. All this stuff happening on the stock market. Alright, let's go to Ripple. Okay, Ripple. Yeah, this is beautiful, dude. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you're just hugging the resistance, man. It's like every time you hit it and you fail, you're just not able to sell off. It's just too much overwhelming demand right now. Even with divergence, you still have somehow found a way to get back up, hitting the 786 retrace from what high was it here? Oh yeah, from November 7th, 786 retrace. That's where we are, hitting that confluent with horizontal line resistance. Oh yeah.
Hey Mitch, congrats on the 7K subs.
Hey XRP Panic, man, thanks so much, dude, for the 10 super chat, dude. Thank you, I appreciate it. Well, I mean, it's because of you and everyone else that I was able to obtain that achievement, and very grateful to have each and every one of you be a part of this just incredibly fast growing and qualitative community. It's just like, it feels like a dream, man, that I've found all you really good people that are like-minded, that care about the same things I care about. So I think that's really cool, man. And we're just going to keep growing every day. And I'm not talking about numbers, I'm talking about investing in ourselves, man. That's what we're pushing here. You investing in yourself so you don't have to rely on me or anyone else. You can rely on yourself. Okay. Screw getting the fish, being given the fish. When should I buy? When should I sell? You're here in this stream because you can ask yourself that question. You'll be able to answer it one day if you don't know how to do it now. All right. That's what this is all about, man. And that's why it's not just a YouTube channel. It's a community. That's why you join our Discord. You build relationships, and we all help each other learn about technical analysis in this community. Okay, we all grow together. Okay, so XRP, just down subbing resistance. Seems like you broke it. But again, high to low, you're not doing anything. You're not making higher highs. You're making lower highs than your previous highs. You've already hit a 50% retrace, so you've hit from the high point to low point to the golden zone, which is between the 382 and the 618. And you're rejecting the 382. Now, oh my God. Almost inexistent positive momentum, no volume. I mean, look, you just run up every time you're hitting this area. It's just too much, man. Way too much resistance. Okay, so something's really got to change. Some insider, someone has to buy. I mean, it needs something, and obviously news is not going to do it. News has nothing to do with XRP price action, because I mean, I think there's news on XRP like every day, dude. They're like always coming out with something new, but it's almost like just falling on deaf ears for traders. No one really cares. Just going sideways. That's XRP, man. That's all it is. Jeez. Oh my God. Why in the world would you want me to look at this crap, dude? Thing's terrible, dude. I mean, just like... Let's got divergence on the 4 hour. Yeah, lots of divergence. No pattern development, though. All right. Fentanyl. Here you go, dude. Look how well we respected, divergence last time. Didn't play out. All right, so what's happening? Well, we've fallen to all-time lows since this inception of this chart on this exchange, which is Binance. We're at a 1618 fib extension. We're showing, yeah, definitely showing some bullish divergence on both oscillators at a 1618 fib extension. All right, man. We got some coinciding variables cooking, man. Well, they're not cooking, and we're just throwing them in the bowl to throw them in the oven if someone wanted to, right? As a potential trade. All right, low, lower low, lowest low. I mean, you've got 4 hour chart looks incredibly enticing as an opportunity, but there is no pattern development. Just hugging that 75% trend line of the equidistant channel that we are completely, the whole chart is completely confined within. All right.
Can you look at Forever Chinese? I just keep yell to remember that it will be Forever Chinese.
Oh yeah? I mean, sure, we can look at it, dude. It's so sad that I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's sad that you actually want to keep looking at that scrub. No kappas. Thanks, dude, for the 4s. Yeah, we'll look at it. Certainly. Kangs. Really appreciate the contribution, though, dude. Seriously. Okay, so, all right, we'll see what happens at a 1618. Okay, so 3 variables. All coinciding. So, if you can break the upside here, easy to fib, high to low, you look for a 382 to 50% retrace, you're probably going to stall out right here. That is going to definitely be regarded. Downsloping resistance. Okay, 1 up there, 2, 3 down here. Okay, 16 cents. Going to be tough to break that. All right, let's just say, just for the sake of education, right? That's what we do. For the sake of education, let's hypothetically say that George Soros called us on the phone and said, "Hey, Redman, this is the bottom, man. Okay, you are able to fib now." Which, again, in reality, we have no idea if this is the swing low at all. Okay, this could very well just keep dumping like a scrub because it's fentanyl coin. Okay, if it was the bottom, right? We knew it. Then you're fibbing from the high to low to get targets to the upside, right? 23% retrace from your high to low, 38%, 50, 62, 78, 88, right? And we just look for the golden zone every single time. It's like how we do it, man. It's just how it is. 16.79 to 19.88 cents. That's all you got. I mean, running up, you could easily fail before getting there because of the downsloping resistance, okay? There you go. And guess what? This probably has something to do with Bitcoin, but not really. I mean, does it really have anything to do with Bitcoin? No. Not really at all, right? Is there another support? Nope. See, it's like, that doesn't even, yeah, terrible, dude. All right, that's all I'm going to do. That's all I can do for fentanyl. Oh my God, dude. OAX Connect is up, dude. It's up, man. Oh my God, 9%. Oh yeah, it's gonna overtake Bitcoin. I can't believe you, Ray. I can't believe you said it was an S coin. It's up 9%, man. How could you do that? Sorry. Wow, dude. I mean, this thing's just one of those. It was range bound, kind of double bottom, and it had a measure move. If it did break to the upside, if you wanted to call it a rectangle or double bottom, it's pretty much the same measure move. Ran up and hit it. You hit it. You also hit a 38%. No, you hit a 50% retrace from that previous major swing high to low, right? 50%, and then reverse your price action to the downside, broken up sloping support, and you're just somehow bouncing. I'm sure there's just a fib in it. Oh my god, I'm going to sneeze again. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. So, WAC Connect, OAX Connect. I mean, really, I don't even have fibs here because it's like, oh, am I really fibbing up here, low to high? Who even cares, man? All right, I don't like this crap. Yeah, it looked like very difficult to say if you were diverging. It doesn't really look like it. I mean, it's so choppy down here. Yeah, there's a low here and a lower low, but there was a low before that. So yeah, maybe a little divergence on the MACD too. But what's it doing, man? It's up 10% and you can't even tell. You can't even tell. You just bearishly engulfed. Look, you ran up and bearishly engulfed, and look where you are now. I mean, you couldn't sustain prices above the 50 moving average on the 4 hour for more than 4 hours, dude. What a joke. Good luck, dude. Have fun with your downtrend. With your S coin. I'm sorry, Billy, man. It's just terrible. It's just real bad. There's just better opportunities. Like, I mean, believe me, I was scanning for hours today, like different S coins, and hey, man, nice. It's continuing to sell off. That's what we wanted, though, isn't it? I thought exactly what we want on XRP to BTC. But I was looking at S coins, and dude, there's a lot of things hitting like low risk, high reward opportunity areas, even though they might not do anything. They might just dump below them. All right, Forever Chinese, also known as XRP to BTC, that had a nice, well-established downsloping channel and then broke out of it, back tested it, and sold off again. Let's go to the daily. Pathetic, man. All right, our confluence zone, the area we thought that we'd be running down to if we did not hold that critical support, right, from 66.85. We thought we'd be going right down to 4,800 and change, right, just because, again, confluence from two different lows to the same high, from a low to the high, from your low here in October to your high. That is where your 886 and your 1272 hit, okay? Yes, the 88.6% retrace from this low, and then the 127.2% retrace from the bottom here to the top, right? So that's where you would expect some sort of potential reversal, and you're still somehow, some way, on the way down. Making higher levels relative strength, making lower levels of negative momentum. I mean, this is still looking okay, and again, of course, it just keeps going to zero, whatever, but this is an area where my alert's set up on this, where things could turn around at the 4,800 area. Okay, we got some support looking left, but other than that, man, after that you got a 1414 and then nothing else. Then it's all over. All right, you'd expect to see at this area some potential help. All right, that's XRP, Forever Chinese. Cool. Let me read some chat. What's up, Alex Calt's Motivation? Good to see you. Good to have you back, man. Check him out on his channel, dude. 200k plus, I think, subs, man. Kangs. Show me the way, man. Show me the way. Oh yeah, I'm looking like a snack right now. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah. Let's just say I'm going to do something tonight after stream. Hopefully it goes well. But who cares? Either way, I don't really care. What's up, Matthew Clifford, man? Adrian A, welcome, dudes. I mean, you don't have to have a structure to get a bounce, but dude, it's like really nice when you get structure. Like when you get like instead of just straight lines down like that, Yeah, you'll get horizontal line supports, sure, but again, when you get like all the coinciding variables and a falling wedge or triangle or something, a descending broadening wedge with a partial decline or something like that, those are always going to be better, the best, the most reliable. What's up, Shane? Don Jones, encrypted broker. What's up, Matt? In this market doesn't have much of any fundamentals. I definitely respect the fundamental analysis in the stock market, but most of this market is pure speculation, and yeah, news hasn't really done anything. Okay. What's up, Gareth Fulcher? Speaking of low risk, how reward, you take a look at BAT and US dollar tether? Sure. I was looking at that today, man. Am I crazy? Oh, I don't know, man. It's scary. What? Why is it? You said tether. Let's see if there's another chart with more, or a different exchange with more data on it. You said. There we go. That'll be a good one. All right. I don't know if I've ever looked at this one before on this exchange, so it'll be fun. Oh, a cup with handle, man? Cup with handle? Yeah, it actually does look like a cup with handle. A high cup with handle, even better. But dang, dude, I'm sorry. You say that, low risk, high reward opportunity, but dude, I mean, look at the negative momentum, huge spike. And look where we are. We're at neutral on the RSI. We're at 46, so there's plenty of room to run the downside if it truly wanted to keep selling off. So don't forget about that. Okay, and also any kind of support we had very well could have broken it already, right? Let's fib though. Let's see, probably a 23% retrace so far from your low to high. We also have a horizontal line support looking left. November 5th, 2018, before the huge plunge and then the rounding action. All right, so we're touching that right now. Actually, from a low to a high. Dang, dude, is there a wick down here? Yeah, there's a wick. All right, hold on. Okay, so from that low point to high point, 38%. All right, we're at the golden zone. So at any time, we could get a reversal because we're in the common retrace zone already. But we just exceeded it. So there is a possibility we could run down to the 50% retrace at 30 cents. 618 is 25.46 cents. Okay, so it's had a really, really nice run so far, but it might be done soon. We'll see. Just like, where do you even anchor on the bottom? Hey, Rhett Summers, man, thanks for the 2. And where do you even anchor point on the top, right? The 2 stupid wicks, man. Hey, Rhett, thanks for the $2 super chat again, man. Thanks, dude. We can try the best of our ability. You do it like that, though. It seems as though you've broken the supports, right? Which we know there's definitely other ways you could plot this too, but the way we have a heartline resistance here is pretty nice. But yeah, man, you better hold this. If you don't hold this, man, I think there's another little support down here at 32 cents. But again, you're at retrace levels daily. There's no help at all, man, on the daily. Yeah, dude, it looks pretty decent right there. So let's look at is there a structure? Is it a wedge? I think it is. I think actually I've got this plotted on another exchange somewhere. I think it is a wedge. It is a wedge. It's a very nice falling wedge. This is a very, very nice falling wedge on BAT to the US dollar. I think it's because BAT to the Bitcoin is showing that too. There is divergence, yes. Every single time you make a lower low, you're making lower levels a negative momentum. That's great, man. So yeah, 4 hour, the daily sucks. It's really not going to give you any help, but we'll definitely agree that the 4 hour is showing tons of promise at a critical horizontal line support. All right, you can see it continuously getting weaker and weaker. Getting poised for a break. No RSI divergence yet. Okay. Okay, man. Yeah, there you go. So if this was the bottom, all right, let's just do the whole George Soros thing again, right? Okay. I'm calling you to let you know for certain that this is the bottom, okay? Which we have no idea at all. High to low. Simple stuff, man. A falling wedge trade. First target, primary target, 50% retrace. Second target. Targets, 41.799 cents and 43.73 cents. There you go. Those are your targets for the falling wedge with the divergence, the 4 hour, the horizontal line support. Fuck yes. Maybe pogs, maybe poggers. All right. But let's see here. They think there's another like type of support, but I don't. It's like you've been legging up, right? It's like every time you see the accumulation just gets more and more nuts. Okay. So we had like one more leg up, and I think we've broken it now. I guess like one more. It's like this. I think 3 different legs we had. I think it can be noted that we may have very well fallen out of a channel. Okay, a channel that we were in. But yeah, the wedge. Let's go, baby. You got your targets. Hope that helps, man. Thanks again for the contribution, dude. What? Oh, got you. Oh my god, what is this, man? What is this? You want XYO? Okay, man. Bat, dude. Might be worth a shot. But like you're betting on Bitcoin at critical areas of resistance with daily bearish divergence on both oscillators. You're betting that Bitcoin will say, screw the TA. I will disrespect the TA and I will run to the upside. That's what you're saying. If you're taking a position in BAT, you don't care about Bitcoin. Or you think that Bitcoin, it's going to disregard the daily divergence and it's just going to keep running. It's going to break those critical resistance points. So... Okay, here's XYO for your friend. Okay, Rhett Summers requested XYO twice, but it was like a $4 super chat. All right, let's see. All right, I just went to the hourly. This is literally the only one. Okay, there's no other chart. There's no more data. There's nothing I can do with this, man. Like nothing. I'm sorry. But I can try. I can plot a couple lines for you. I don't know if the market's going to interpret it the way we would think. You just do 1 and 2. Oh, do we adjust 1 and 2 there? Oh, there you go, man. There's your downsloping channel. That's all you got. Fib extensions, what do you want me to do, man? You want me to go from a low point to high point here? Sure. We'll do fibs too. Low to high. All right, you're bouncing off the 1272 fib extension at 31 sats. That's it. Low liquidity S coin. Oh my god, dude. We're looking at XYO to BTC for the first time in history. We did it, man. Freaking did it. That's right, the Center for Traders who want to learn how to do TA good and do other things good too. Exactly. Sorry, occasionally I want some chat, okay? Leave me alone. Am I going with their friends? No. No, it's the same girl, but definitely not going with their friends. So, we're good. What's up, Brandon? Hookah Fish, welcome, man. It seems like every time Bitcoin breaks the equilibrium, it engulfs. You're talking about the equilibrium zone? Like when it gets back above? Or what? And if you're enjoying the live stream, if you're maybe or maybe not enjoying XYO, be requested and analyzed. Hit that like button, that bell, that sub. I'm sorry, I do not believe that this is enough information to tell us we have a falling wedge. Okay, just go with the channel. Bouncing off the heart line. Thanks, Julie. I'm glad you like it. What's up, Brainwaves? Sir Digby Chicken Caesar, welcome, man. I'm sorry that you feel like pure crap. Feel better, man. Hydrate. Get some electrolytes. Vitamin C. You found the Womp Womp song last night, did you, Julia? Oh my god. All in on Womp Womp song. There's many Womp Womp songs, aren't there, though? Sure thing, Gerard, man. Anytime, dude. Bottom anchor on bat. Crap, dude. Bottom anchor on bat. The bottom of the crazy rounding bottom or whatever, right? Or cup with handle. But, oh my god, dude, what's happening? Bottom anchor point for what? Which, in what regard? Because, like, to find where we're, so from the low to high, we have fallen below a 38% retrace. So we're lower, we're inside the parameters of the common retrace zone. After an impulse, you sell off between a 38% and 60% retrace before most commonly reversing your price action to where the prevailing trend was initially, and that was the impulse up. All right, so I just did it like that, from your lowest low to your highest high, the major retrace. But then on the in the short term, I said hypothetically, if this was the bottom, which I said we have no idea. We just made a joke about George Soros and all that. From the high point of the wedge, the wick, to the low point, to where we've come so far, May 6th, today. Right? That's it. Here's your bat. This is my anchor. Jonathan K, does it help? Thanks. XYO is depressing. I'm sorry, I don't even think about XYO, so no point even to be depressed over a gram, right? It's like the meme from what's it called, the show? I've never really seen it, but it's Mad Max or Mad Men or whatever from the 50s, and it's like the elevator, and someone's like, I feel sorry for you, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't even think about you, right? It's like, that's the way we feel about XYO. Okay. Yeah, ghetto chart indeed. Nate the Great, no, man. No. Why don't you ask nicely? And maybe I will. Oh yeah, Brondo has electrolytes. Oh my god, man. Brondo, dude. They should have a light compact vape pen called Electro Lights. Let's ICO. Alright, all ended. Let's go, King Logan. Let's go. Oh yeah, Mikey, is it, dude? I don't think so, man. But it's like your first time commenting in here. That's a real statistic. Yeah, Billy, I don't even know. It's like, it reminds me of OAX. Okay, Billy. Alright. Dang, dude, I've been live for like almost an hour now. How's this even possible, dude? I want to look at Tesla. Man. Alright, Tesla had a crazy, scary false breakout, didn't it? And then bounced right back. Was anyone expecting that? Well, all it did. I mean, it hasn't done anything special. It has gotten right back above that critical support area. But all it is doing is hitting that 20-day moving average and nothing more. Alright. You're below all three daily moving average. Extremely bearish stuff. That's what you do in a really bearish trend, alright? Here is your trend. It is down sloping for now. Alright, so depending on what the macro does, Tesla has a really low beta. I think it's like a 0.27 beta, so it isn't really even that affected by the market, the macro, as much as many other assets. Many other assets. So if you were to get back below the 242 area, first target's 212. All right. Now this double different time scales. Okay. $212 is the 1272. After that's the 144 at 193.77. And there's like a little bit of, oh yeah, I did education on the, oh yeah. Yeah, it's still here. ABCD. Beautiful. But yeah, man, you just look for your previous low to high to get those targets, the fib extensions. All right. What's up, Andros? Hey, Zachary. What happened? Oh, Matthew, man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Will do, dude. Thank you, man, for sharing, and we're with you, man, alright? Sorry, dude. Okay. Yeah, Link having a really, really nice run and continuing to run up too, which is interesting because, like, there was bullish divergence on Link. Okay. So X, A, B, C, D, you had a 50% retrace. So it was impossible to say that a 78% retrace is where we bounce, but it seems as though we have, but we have not done anything to make higher highs or anything like that, right? So, you know, it's a nice run, and we're about to hit the 200-day moving average on Link right now. We're touching it, really. All right, but here it was. This is what helped you, it seemed, break those chains of the selling, and now you're bouncing. But it doesn't mean at all that you're just going to run up and be amazing before selling off and maybe making lower lows. Okay, so really, really nice bounce here at 8150 sats, kind of in the middle of nowhere, dude. Middle of nowhere. But again, it was the 78% retrace. That is what's interesting, right? Watch. See that? So it was a bat, but bounced at the 786. So it was all right. And that sometimes requires critical thinking, as we've tried to do in the past, where, you know, you're not quite at the technical PCZ, but you're at the one before it or something, and you have divergence, right, on daily time scales, and that's what could yield you a bounce. All right, but let's just be prudent here and just wait it out, see if we can you know, make a lower high than our previous highs and sell off again before a much more larger run at an 88% retrace. Okay, take time. Maybe what happens is when we do make a lower high and hit these areas and sell off, we'll you know, we'll get back, we'll make even lower levels of negative momentum. We'll get triple MACD bullish divergence and maybe get some RSI bullish divergence with it. That'd be great. That'd be really good. There's your link, Nate. No, Vet, I don't think Vet's doing things. Okay. No, he's not doing things. Unfortunately. Sorry. Looks good to Vet. Alright, good luck on Link. Let's see how high we can go. Let's see how high it goes, man. Okay. But you'd want to be waiting for an entry around 71.53 in time. It's going to take many days. It could take a couple weeks to get down there, or a week, or whatever. That's what patience is, man. It's like being disciplined and sticking with the guns. It's like, okay, man, though it looks so tempting right there, we might have one more chance to leg down, but to make even more divergence on the lower prices. If you're disciplined with these. I mean, that's it. That's as low as we went. It was 50%. We did not go, like, 62% retrace is what you must have. It's like in the textbook. It's like you must have a 62% retrace in order to be to have a potential, or a valid potential bullish Gartley, which would be the entry of 786, which we bounced at, right? Here's your V chain, man. Nice run up, sold off. You said an 88.6% retrace. And we said if we were to bounce here, which we have no idea, if we were to bounce, here's your common retrace zone, 128 to 139, if it was to happen, but we don't know. There's a little bit, a slight amount of daily bullish divergence, but it seems like we're trying to make a little bit more too with it. Okay. Not really good, man. It's like areas that were support are now resistance. You had divergence, it ran up, and then it sold off all the way. Okay, so miniature low to high is probably 1272. But also critical horizontal line support, February 13th, 2019. If you can't hold this, if you can't hold 106, you're coming down real fast to 102, which isn't even much, but it is actually kind of a lot, right? So just can't find a way to get it together, even though this was a very successful trade setup we had. It was awesome. There you go, Brian. That's it. Luis Marrero, I'm glad you enjoy the content, man. I'm happy you're here and part of the community, alright? Oh, dang, man. Sorry, Billy. I didn't see that. I've just been going on these charts. It was OAX connected. Distracted me, dude. Okay. And thanks for the 290 people tuned in right now. Holy crap, man. Really appreciate that. We're over 7,000 subs now. And we're working on continuing to grow as individuals. And we'll keep scanning these charts, right? When we had so much opportunity these past 2.5 months, things are becoming a little bit more murky, right? With Bitcoin hitting critical resistance points. Very critical resistance points. And we've created that diamond. We're stuck within the parameters of the diamond right now. And so we know our measured move on Bitcoin. And like, here we go, man. I'm a little late on the local on the 8s. Let's do it. All right. Let's go ahead to Bitcoin. Coinbase. 4-hour charts. You have run up and you've created your diamond. It's a beautiful diamond to this point, right? So a diamond only requires on each side 2 touch points, right? 2 anchor points per trend line. We have 4 trend lines here and each have 2 touches minimum. So if you broke to the upside, measure move would be 6,040. If you broke to the downside, 5274. So hey, it's good to see we have pattern development on a 4-hour time scale after hitting the 1272 fib extension from from X to A. All right, identical pattern, nothing above it yet, nothing above or nothing higher than the area we had here on this first pattern. They're identical, and I just have these plotted just so you can see the 3618 fib extension and then below it the 1414 fib extension. But so far, the same pattern. Predictable patterns. It's great, man. Very good. Alright, I wish there's more to talk about. It's a consolidation pattern. Oblong shoulders, crazy volatility in the middle, right? It's the widest area. You just take the widest area of it. People could say, no, man, it's a triangle. No, man, it was a broadening top. No, it's a diamond because it's both of those. Okay. 10K Vegas meetup meeting. Ugh. Yes, that 10K Vegas meetup is coming soon. Yes, maybe. Just all depends, dude. Yes, they are, Bubs D. Yeah, I was looking at a ton of them today. Okay. Posted so many charts in the Patreon chat today, alright? Thanks, Third Eye Trader. I appreciate you too, man. Have I looked at NeoConnect? No, Nokia. Did you see what I posted, though, in Patreon chat? That was nuts, man. That was seriously nuts. Yes, ICX is, I believe, at a good entry point still. ICX to BTC. Sorry, just a lot of requests. I mean, we've already looked at a decent amount today. We've been very efficient. Stream so far. Okay. I thank all y'all for being here while we just wait and watch, as Ethereum is the centerpiece of this stream. So we're just going to run to that real quick. Which one was I looking at? So this one? No. Okay, it was Coinbase. The 4-hour, whatever. So 4-hour, here you go. Or we breached the downsloping resistance we said would be regarded as a resistance, as it was. It was regarded May 3rd, and we did dump from the area we said we would probably sell off at all the way down from 169 to 157, all right? So then we pivoted off the 50 moving average, and it just pumped up 886, higher than the 886, but no candle close above the 886, all right? And that's important. So you just be looking for lower prices here to maybe backtest the channel as support when it was once resistance. That'd be good. Maybe get a target there. But nice move up 7% today. Ethereum doing things. Jeez, man. Okay. Sorry. Things happen. Yes, Vacant Masters, yes. There you go, Loki. Loki posting the ascending broadening wedge target. Yes, the measure move is the inception of the pattern. The bottom of it, anyway. Development, alright? So, yeah, be sure to check out our Discord. Julie just posted the link. Seriously, it's a rapidly growing community.
Be paid at what you're good at, Wizard Ray.
Thanks, Nokia. 60th, man. 60th. What does the 60th mean, dude? Or is it Nokia 6 Ethereum? You know, I never even noticed it about your name. It could just be you're talking about Ethereum and 6 Ethereums or something. I need to know more about your name, because I get Nokia, but I don't get the next part. Okay, man. Thank you for the freaking 20, dude. Thank you for all the support. It means everything, dude. You're amazing. Holy crap. S&P. Hey, man. I was looking at the S&P earlier. Crap, man. Which one was it? Maybe it was SPX. It was. SPX talking to Larley today. All right. So the S&P 500 gap down today. It I think it opened at like 2,900, sold off to 28.98, ran up, closed the 4 hour at 2,900, and then rallied at the end of the day, only to back test the 20 moving average on the 4 hour as resistance. Seldom do we do that. Okay, but we did bounce off the 50 moving average, which is really cool, man. That's strong, dude. That's the bottom of the equilibrium zone. That's where you need to bounce if you want to maintain the uptrend. But dude, showing a lot of toppiness, weakness. I mean, you definitely are showing a little weakness right up here. 100% retrace, man. This is all-time highs. You actually at one point on the 1st of May hit all-time highs on the SP 500. All right, daily. There it is, man. All right, so you filled a gap today, and you somehow, some way pivoted, and you're above the 20-day moving average. Complete insanity, isn't it? Yeah. But again, you're below the heart line that's been regarded as some sort of support. So that, you know, is interesting. So maybe we could sell off some more, right? I mean, things got kind of wiry, kind of weird. After hours trading today, I mean, all the major indices sold off, but I think they recovered a little bit. I can get clarification on that. So remember, there's a new daily cross, golden cross, April 1st, right? That was when it came on back, right? Death cross into golden cross. Now we're at all-time high levels. Okay. And on the way up, the whole way up, lower levels of positive momentum, man. Every single time you make higher highs, lower levels. All right. Jordan P, man, thanks so much, dude, for the $3.72 super chat, man. Kings, man. Really appreciate that. All right. Yeah. You can take a look, okay? Jeez. This thing's nuts. Ooh, it's a double bottoming off the 1618 fib extension. Holy crap. Who's that? Alright, had this as a descending triangle at first. As you can see, it's probably better to not deal with that. So it just shows like anchor point 1, 2, and 3, and 4 on the top, and just 1 on the bottom, right? It's going from the high point here to the lowest low, which is down here, not regarding this. If we anchored from up here, we could use that. But look, you run up, and the anchor points are up here. So after the anchor points is where we're looking for the bottom anchor point for the channel. Okay. So that being said, again, look, you had your previous low when we broke this, and again, it looked like a descending triangle for sure. We dumped. bounced off the 1272 and 1414 for running back up and hitting this downslope resistance again for rejecting it, making lower highs, and then dumping in to make lower lows than your previous lows. Okay, so you're in downtrending pretty hard right now, probably at a 62% retrace from this low all the way to that high. But the main thing to take is the one, and we'll probably look at that for see if we get some confluence. But right now, a beautiful developing. Again, just the 4 hour, not the daily. Daily would be way stronger if we could have something like this. But you got Class B bullish divergence on your RSI on a technical lower low. It's actually technically Class A bullish divergence because the candle closes lower than your first bottom. All right. MACD in the shorter term, yeah, you're getting, I guess, a little bit, not really. I mean, yeah, you're making lower lows with lower levels, negative momentum. I got it, right? But this is really more telling. This RSI is really, really nice bullish divergence. Okay, so could be looks like an atom, double bottom, right? Where am I at, dude? All right. Whoops, is that the wrong tool, man? There you go, dude. All right, so potential little double bottom going on with some 4 hour divergence. All right, at a 1618 fib extension. So you've got a pattern that has developed at a critical fib extension, and there's a bullish divergence. Okay, all right, let's see here real quick. Where are we from your low to your high? See, I think we should fib from here, from February 2nd. Low to high. Where are we? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a nice confluence zone here. Wow, this is a 78% retrace and a 1618. Hold on a sec. Let me move this. This is not going to work. I cannot do this. Hold on. Just give me a second. Okay, sorry. I had to move chat. It's just like there's no way you're going to be able to see all this stuff. All right, so as you can see here, from your different lows to the same high, right? Well, it's really from this low to its high, you're at a 70% retrace. From your previous low to your previous high after it, 1618. So, dude, this, yeah, absolutely. But again, will Bitcoin be king or peasants? Because if Bitcoin dumps, you know what's going to happen. It's just going to say screw it and sell off and run to the 886. Okay, wow, BTT. Definite coinciding variables and confluence going on. Okay. There you have it. Not bad, dude. Sure thing, Brian. Anytime. Thanks, Crypto Cracker. Good to see you, dude. As always, man. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. All right, BTT, let's go, baby. Let's go. See what happens, dude. Definite opportunity. Wow. Dude, why do y'all care so much about me doing ADA to BTC? Why? Why are you spamming this entire chat about ADA? I look at ADA all the time in so many different streams. Good God. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do a rundown. Been live for an hour and 12 minutes. Really, really appreciate y'all stopping by. It means everything. Charles Glover, man, are you freaking kidding me, dudes? Oh my God. Dude, Charles, man. No TTS, man. Dude, just throw in the 50. Thank you, Charles, for the 5-0. Means everything, dude. And I can't even believe it, dude. Thank you, man. The session, top Jesus, dude. Wow. Big shout out to Charles, chat. Shout out. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. Okay. What happened to my chat? Oh, wow. My bad on this chat box. I think I went too far down. Let's see where I can have to figure out where the perfect spot is for the chat box. I think it's here. Gonna be above those, right? Yes. That's perfect right there. Okay. Very cool. Y'all. Big time, Charles, dude. Big time. Alright, man, this is a way more simplified looking chart. It's just Bitcoin, US dollar, and Bittrex. Alright, just so you can see it another way. What's up, MK, man? Thanks for being here, dude. Love when you lurk, dude. Alright, so, broke the down sloping resistance. You ran up. Golden cross on the daily. Cool stuff, man. But look, man, what is that? Ascending broadening wedge stuff. Ascending broadening wedge at the top of the structure of the pattern, also at horizontal line resistance, also showing bearish divergence on both oscillators. There's strong reason to believe on a daily time scale with all these coinciding variables that we would sell off before pumping more. But hey, man, sure, dude, we can just completely disregard daily bearish divergence that has taught us or treated us so well over this whole journey in crypto, right? So take from that what you will. If you want to say screw the TA, go ahead on your long, because you're just doing the exact opposite of what the market's telling you is coming next. The market's literally screaming, hey man, we're going to sell off some next, okay? Not going to 0, not going to 2K, just saying from this point where we are, we could sell off and run all the way down to 5,200 if we truly wanted to. All right, that's it. Rule of 3, 1, 2, third time, third peak. Okay. It's funny, once we peaked here, high to the low, 1272. From this high to the low, a 1272. From this high to the low, 1272. 3 drive stuff going on. Seriously. Good luck, Bitcoin. Good luck somehow disregarding crazy bearish divergence of both oscillators. Good luck. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's do the rundown. Charles, man, thank you so much for that 50 right there, dude. That's all world, dude. I'm very, very grateful. You're amazing, man. Jordan P, Nokia 60, thanks for that 20, dude. I didn't see any lore on your name, dude. We need to find out about that. Rhett Summers, thank you. Gareth F, Kills for a Living. Y'all going Chinese. XRP Panic, thanks for the 10 super chat. Pete Ham, Billy, man. Timothy Janika, thank you. Adrian A, Brooke Alinos, thank you all for those contributions. It means everything, all right? Just incredible. And just, it's humbling, man. It's very humbling that I'm put in the position to be able to do what I love every day with you. Fantastic people, all right? All right, so that's the last thing to take from this stream is just, it's not me. It's not me being like, hey, man, I predict that we will sell off. I'm just telling you what, when you read a chart, the way you're supposed to read it, it's telling us that we should sell off next. The next step should be making lows. Just not breaking 58, 59. Okay, that's what it's telling us. Hey, man, we'll see what happens. Okay. I'll be back tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern. Most likely. Like almost 90% sure. Of course, music stops. Oh, of course, man. Alright, so I'll see y'all then. Until next time, respect the TA.
boy is good.
Adios, turd nuggets.